stuff that Parker ordered for me. We know that some people had issues with them. I hope if you had an issue with yours, you contacted the company. Y'all, we've been using King of Christmas for like 3 years now. All of our trees are from them. Never had an issue, but some people had issues with this order. So if you got the King of Christmas stuff and it was a problem, contact them for sure. And let's hope that we don't have a problem with these two, because I did not bring a backup plan. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, that might not have been such a good idea. All right, so this is the 24-inch flocked wreath. It's supposed to match the garlands. I didn't order it, and I haven't seen it. So we might all be in for a little surprise. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you guys have had an amazing day. A little box cutter. Your garland was good, no issues. Awesome, Judy. Some people's was a little bit brown. I have mine that we're gonna definitely check out. Don't be brown, don't be brown. Ooh, it's so pretty. Okay, here's one. Sorry, Magnolia friend, you gotta go away for a bit. All right. We've got one good one. Let's hope our next one's good. If not, we're only going to be making one. I can't just make one, y'all. I got 2 front doors. We'll have to figure it out. John, you worked all day. I did not work all day. Lunch was ready by about 8 a.m. We had Thanksgiving lunch early. All right, this one looks pretty good too. What the flop? Both your garlands were perfect. Awesome. All right, let's fluff this out. Charlotte, you just can't go to bed at like 8 p.m., friend. These flocked wreaths are from King of Christmas. So they had like an amazing flash sale the other day. And a lot of us grabbed garlands and wreaths and all the things. Including me, even though we have a warehouse full of them. But look how pretty this is. Look how pretty. Y'all, this is the same company that makes our Christmas tree. Well, that Luke's hiding. Luke's gonna have to get a new spot. But it's flocking everywhere. Okay, this wreath and that wreath do not look the same. It looks like completely different wreaths. Interesting. Like, this one looks like it's from Canada in a snowstorm, and this one looks like it just had a bad day with spray paint. Look how different that, like, this one you can still see the pine needles. This one, how much are they? Jenny, I didn't order them. Parker ordered them for me. It's like a surprise. Y'all, can you guys see how different they are? Let me zoom in. Right? Donna, it is raining here. It's not bad right now. Also, like, this side right here needs a snack. This side over here is nice and full. Like, look how different that is. Like, this whole section right here is like, well, I guess we know where we're gonna put our bow. This wreath has the same issue. Look, there's a spot right here that's a little bit less. All right. Let's find, okay. Y'all, here's the thing. I didn't know how much stuff I wanted to put in here. So I got a little bit of stuff. I know for the very, very base, I want it to match the garland that they did. Awesome, Laura. Megan, you can do it if you want. Just make sure it's not the same time that Mel's going to be live in the group. All right. So first thing that we're going to do is flock these out a little bit. Flock them out. Fluff them out, y'all. Y'all, the rain's coming. Kelly, it was good. How was y'all's? I saw y'all had a little bit of crud over there. Ainsley, how's that baby? All right. So we got our ball garland fluffed out. Lainey just sold her 8th wreath. Congratulations. Now, listen. I don't know if you guys can see it as well on camera, but this side is real skinny like. So I'm going to start my base over here. Just because I know that's where I'm going to put my bow. Y'all, this flocking's going to make me sneeze. Y'all, and Megan's still texting me. As she's telling me she sees I'm live. All right, I'm gonna just start that in with a zip tie. You ordered a King of Christmas tree, open up the box, but they forgot to put the tree stand. Jen, just email them, they'll take care of you. Y'all, there's the rain. Claire, yeah, I told you last night you'll have to contact customer service. All right, y'all, all we're gonna do is attach this garland right around the center here. Now, it doesn't feel like, well, some of them are. Okay, some of the pines you're able to like twist together. So I'm gonna try to use those as much as I can to hold my garland in. It's been raining there all afternoon. Yeah, it's raining. It's really not that bad. The problem is that we're in a giant metal building and it just sounds really loud. And then the Mevo makes everything like 10 times louder. It's probably like a sprinkle outside, y'all. Hey, Katrina. Christina was cooking at 7:30 and the power went out for like 5 seconds. You're like, not today. I would have just been like, Waffle House, I'm out. Could you use a poinsettia garland like that too? Yeah, you can use a garland like this. How many of y'all grabbed a pair of scissors today that we put on sale? Y'all, I did. How sad is that? I was like, oh man, what if they buy all the scissors? Add to cart, 12. It's ridiculous. Happy Turkey Day, MJ. Now, y'all, on these wreaths, if you use one like this, not every one of them is like a wired tinsel. Some of them are just like a plastic stem. So you have to be careful like what you're using to hold your ornament in there. If you don't think it's like secure, I would just use a zip tie. The sale is today and tomorrow. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going with hang on. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. Even on the both wreaths and the garland, I'm going heavy with the black and white and red, and then I'm gonna accent it with other colors that I can easily pull out, because this is only gonna be up for what, 30 days, and then Christmas will be here. Then it'll be time to switch it out. But if I do it mainly black and whites and some reds, then I can just easily change out a few pieces and put it back up for Valentine's Day, which is like literally 1 week holiday here, because we go into Mardi Gras. All right. Now this spot right here, I had about this much garland left over, and instead of cutting it out, I'm just gonna pull it down and let it come out with our ribbon tails, right? So if this is the wreath and we build out a giant bow right here, that's gonna like hang out with the tail. I was like, where did my other garland go? It's right here. What the heck? Patricia says she has 10 orders for cemetery saddles and vases. Congratulations. Y'all, I'm hoping that after tonight, all of my Christmas stuff goes away, and then I'm completely set up for Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and Mardi Gras. And then I will only keep out the stuff that I need for the door hangers that are selling constantly. But as far as like making wreaths and stuff, I'll have all that put up. Time to move to the next season. All right, y'all, we gotta fluff this one out. So we're still selling Christmas wreaths and stuff, but I only really want to focus on selling the ones that I have made and not continuing to make new ones this late in the season. But the door hangers that we sell are all like made to order, so I can't put all of that stuff up yet. Y'all, this week we had someone order a Halloween one. I was like, what the heck? Had to go try to find the ribbon. All right, we got our ball garland all done. Grayson's still playing on the swings. Mel, with all the Christmas stuff over there, I'm pretty sure it's never dark outside. Y'all are probably like showing up on the the new telescope or the new space station that's out there. Like, what is that thing almost in Canada? That's like phone into ET. Y'all, Mel and them have like a 50-foot blow up thing in their backyard. All right, so on both, so far I've only used one zip tie on that one and one on this one. The rest of it, I'm just weaving it into the wreath and tying it off. Charlotte, do they have anything good? I haven't been to Hobby Lobby or Michael's since this summer. That's sad. Your neighbor has a soldier you can see from the top of the road. That's kind of fun. Yours had a few good things. I think, the last, okay, so number one, we live like, it's a good 2-hour trip if I decide to go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And the last few times I went, they just didn't have anything that I needed. So I haven't felt compelled to like make that trip. The bases are from King of Christmas. They were on sale the other day, and Parker felt like I needed like 47 of them. At least that's the story that Megan keeps saying. But from what I understand, Megan and Stacy were the influence to purchasing all these. All right, we almost made it all the way around. And then same thing on this one, we made it all the way, but instead of overlapping the ornaments here, I'm just gonna give them a little turn and let them hang down. I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. I'm not gonna turn these because I want these two to be opposites from each other. Right, so if this one has the bow on that side, then I want this one to have a bow on this side. Now, I will tell y'all that there are a few places where the flocking looks like someone might have peed in the snow a little bit. Like it's just a little bit dingy right here and right here, but it's not nearly as bad as some of the photos that I've seen. All right. Let's move this out of our way. Y'all, look at all the flocking on here. Jessica's gonna be like, what did you do? How did you get stuff all over your shirt? Blake, I own 4 Christmas trees from King of Christmas, and I've never had an issue with them. But some people had issues with the garlands they bought this time. But from what I've heard, King of Christmas has made every one of those right so far with no issues. All right. You guys know it's my own front door that we're working on, so it's going to be dog related. But I also wanted to use some of our chicken wire because I just like it. So I didn't know if one roll was gonna get me through it. It should. And then I found this one on the floor over there, so I grabbed it too. He just keeps adding the cart. Stacy, I don't know what y'all did. Y'all, now it wants to rain even harder. What the heck? All right, let's start with the open roll. Now, if you're gonna use this chicken wire, just know it is no joke. And you gotta be prepared to fight with it. Because it's real chicken wire. So on the chicken wire, I built the chicken wire piece outside of the rest of the bow. So I do feel bad for everyone who has like the tradition of like after Thanksgiving dinner, they go decorate their house for Christmas and it's raining. Like those people are like gonna have to actually talk to each other this year. What the heck? All right. So this is gonna be my short tail and my long tail. And then we're gonna make our loops. Y'all, I feel like I don't want to waste this, so we're just gonna make a really big bow. Yeah, that's rain. That just comes and goes when it wants. You spent the last 20 minutes looking for a sippy cup. You haven't started watching, I'll find it later. They don't need a sippy cup. All right, so I'm just gonna make it into a giant circle. I am gonna measure this giant circle though, because I have to do another one. So it's about 39 inches. Gonna overlap it just a little bit. Then we're gonna push it all the way down and then scrunch it right up the middle. This is that part that I said is no joke. The red chicken wire I got from DecoExchange.com. Y'all, we have it in several colors. I can't wait to use it in Mardi Gras designs because we have it in green and gold. All right. So we're gonna just make a normal bow now and put it on top of the red chicken wire. And then this will go right in there as well. And then our bow is gonna just sit right in it. And then this is gonna go right into our wreath. So let's make a normal bow now. You have all three? Yeah. We also have, I think we have a lot of colors. I don't know how many we restocked, but we had white, silver, purple, red, green, gold. The dogs are good. All right. Now, these two have patterns on them that I want seen. The other ones don't have a lot of patterns. So I'm not gonna put the 4-inch in the back of my bow, which seems weird. All right. We're gonna do our long tail on one side, give it a good twist. We're gonna go about 7.5 to 8 inches. Sharon, we did have a great Thanksgiving, honestly. You got a rose gold garland, got a rose gold ribbon in a monthly box, but you haven't found it yet. Rose gold in the monthly box? If you did, I don't know when. Now on this one, y'all, we're making all of the loops pretty big. Linda, that turkey was good. We put it in the air fryer and we heated it up for like 3 minutes. It was so good. All right, now let's put our dog print in there. Now, on this one, y'all, I'm gonna add my ribbon in there the opposite direction than normal, because if I put it in here like this, all these dogs are gonna be upside down. So I'm gonna pull a little bit of slack, and I'm gonna start on this side this time. So just by switching the direction that we started, you can see that now all our dogs are not drunk. This one right here is upside down. And all we're gonna do is give it a good pinch and one solid twist. And now all our puppies are right side up. And I'm gonna put the black and white paw prints right in the center. Ruth, I can't wait to see you at Wreath Makers Lab too. Y'all, how many of y'all are coming hang out at Wreath Makers Live? You guys know I'm gonna ask that question every single night, right? All right, let's fluff it out. Well, let's tie it off first, and then we'll fluff it out. Now, I'm not really worried about how it looks just yet, because once we put it into the wreath, we're gonna be able to take all these and show them out. Lots of y'all are coming. Okay, listen. It's the 27th or the 29th, I think. Don't quote me on that. My birthday is the 4th. I understand that my birthday is not officially the same weekend this year, but I'm still gonna expect a cookie cake. And I'm still gonna expect y'all to have a birthday dinner, or like birthday cake with me. So, I'm gonna need y'all to make sure people understand that cake has to show up. So whenever y'all see Parker live, y'all better remind him. Like, it's tradition that we have birthday cake together, and I'm still gonna expect it, even though it ain't quite my birthday yet. And they have Cookie Company in Houston, okay? So. I thought you were staying at $350 for live. I've heard you went up to $550. We went up to $500 because we had to do the math where it made sense. If we would have stayed at $350, the tickets would have had to been like $1,200 for us to break even. By going to 500 people, we were able to keep the tickets below 700 to break even. So math always matters, right? All right, so we got our giant bow. We got this one. We're gonna just put those together. I don't need a glitter machine, I just need cookie cake. 4th of what? August 4th. Y'all, now look how that chicken wire ribbon. Stacy, tell your oldest that we're gonna eat cake for them, but they're on their own. Y'all, look how that chicken wire just holds our bow. The egg bowl is on. That sounds like you're at the Hot Walk. They should really work on that. Okay, so one bow's done. Let's get the other one made. All right, so this bow, I need to be opposite from the other one. Sylvia Boudreaux, you ate too much. Sylvia. Now we all know you don't eat that much, friend. Sylvia. Did Woody build you that craft shack yet, or what? Or is he still holding out? Judy with 2 E's. Of course I'll remember you. All right, y'all, we do need our first tail. That was what, about 39 inches? All right, we're gonna measure 8 inches on one side. Give it a good pinch. Also, I feel like the 39 inches was our loop, not our tail. So let's not do that again. Let's take it and let's make the loop first this time. As I was doing that, I was like, why is this tail so long? Oh no, Tammy, sorry to hear that. Yeah, the loops were 39. I was like, what in the world? That tail's gonna get stuck in the freaking neighbor's door. All right. Get that tied off. All right, so we got our, it kind of reminds me of a certain rat. All right, how long was our tail? It was 8 inches and, okay. All right, so about 8 inches on that side. There we go. That feels better to me. What the heck? One did not cut. Did I see the huge bow that Fancy put on the tree? I did. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, but me and the coaches talk like all day, every day. So we know things about each other way before anyone else does. All right. Let's get this one tied off. Now, this one, I want to make sure it's like, it wants to rain, but it doesn't want to rain. Like, what the heck's happening out there, y'all? This one, whenever I put this one together, I'm going to make sure I put it going the opposite direction. So on that bow, everything is like this way. On this one, I'm going to put it all this way, because it's going to go on the opposite side. Oh, thanks, Alexis. Y'all, that chicken wire is no joke. No joke. Derek, like all day, every day, and night. Listen, sometimes we just need a whole conversation at 2 a.m. when Derek is sleeping, okay? All right, let's make our other bow. Sounds like Hawaii. I don't know. All right. My loops are about 8 inches. You can't imagine they actually want to talk to you every day? Well, Beth, it's not like people have a choice. Ask Derica. Becca, I did send out a text message to everyone that asked for alerts. You want some chicken wire red like that? It is XC997324. Y'all, we do have our Black Friday sale going on right now, so it is 25% off if you spend more than $135. You just have to use coupon code BF2022. So today's the day to definitely get some chicken wire if you want it. Y'all, okay, Derica, let's be real. The most interesting conversations are from Tammy, because she'll send something like a picture or a video or like a one-word thing, and we're all supposed to know what she's talking about, but none of us do. So we'll just like put like a little smiling emoji or something. And finally someone will be like, we need more words. Is there a list of all the goodies today? Just what we randomly posted throughout the day. Or she'll just be like, just drank a Dr. Pepper. Like, okay, just took a breath. All right, we're almost done with these bows, y'all. All right, just remember, we don't want to start this ribbon the same way as everything else, because if we did, our tails would be upside down and there'd be no way to fix it. Like, there's no matter how many times you twist it around, it's going to be upside down. So on this one, we're going to start it backwards. So that all our dogs are happy. Just make up some bows like that and sell them. You could. Yeah, it was just me and Parker today. All right, this one is upside down, so we just have to give it a good twist. Halada sold 4 bows yesterday. I sold a bunch of bows over the weekend, last weekend, but I would rather y'all make bows and sell them than me, just being honest. It's enough trying to keep up with just the door hanger orders. If, you know, okay. If I was still in, you know, just where I was making and selling handmade stuff and that's all I had to do all day long, I would definitely be making and selling bows because they are easy to sell. People love to buy them. But I don't have enough free time in the day to run our business and keep up with current orders and make bows all day. So I would much rather just teach y'all how to sell bows. Like right now I have 36 open orders on Etsy from this week. Which is not a bad thing. It's fun. Amazon, we've got like, when I looked earlier, it was like close to 70 open orders. Can Luke be moved? No, it looks good. You used to have boxes of bows. I've only done that once. Yeah, Marilyn. So we teach people all the time how to make and sell bows. So I would rather let them grow their business than be worried about it. All right, making sure I'm getting this at the right angle. Is my directional ribbon the wrong way? Nope, still the right way. Orders you have to make? Yeah. Move Luke Bryan. I don't know why y'all think y'all have a say in what happens in my craft room. Penny, the chicken wire is rough. It's definitely rough. Y'all, let's get these bows attached. I'm just gonna use that one since it's right here. All right, so I left that little extra piece of garland hanging down. That's where our ribbon bow tails are gonna hang down. What does open orders mean? That means that's how many I need to complete and ship. Sonia, I've only sold a box of bows one time. Once. All right, we're gonna get that nice and tight. Maggie Roman said between yesterday and today, I almost sold all of my Christmas wreaths on Etsy. That's amazing, congratulations. All right, y'all, we're getting that tied off. I've sold 3 boxes of bows ever. And they were all listed at the same time. All right, getting that tied off. Y'all, now we're gonna fluff out our little bow here. Y'all, I got flocking everywhere. So I knew that I was gonna keep the base with just the open and the ball garland. So we went all in on the bow. Just trim it up. You just started selling those and never thought of it before? Yep. Tiffany, these are the King of Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving, Margaret. All right, now to make it look a little bit more Christmas-ish, I did grab just a few picks and sprays. Y'all. And remember, my goal is to be able to reuse this same base for Valentine's Day. So we're not going to glue any of this in. We are just going to wrap it in there into the pine. We're just gonna wrap it right into the pan. You just want 2 pairs of scissors? They're my favorite scissors for sure. You're so involved that you forgot it's Thanksgiving? Girl, just be thankful that you get to hang out with a whole bunch of people that have the same interests as you. Isn't it? Okay. Isn't it kind of crazy how the internet has changed everything? Like, would you have ever imagined that it would be Thanksgiving Day and you would have 576 people hanging out with you that all love crafting or wreath making or small business? From around the world. Y'all, I'm even gonna put in a little bit of this just because it's a magnolia leaf and it makes me happy. It's a pleasure for sure. You know, like, one of our employees was like, what do you mean you're not going home for Thanksgiving? Like, it's a time to be thankful and with family and all those things. And I'm like, honestly, like, the thing I'm most thankful for is DecoExchange and the community and the people, because you guys allow us to spend every single day with our family. Right? Like, my mom and stepdad are able to work in our business. We see them every day. I have dinner with my mom almost every single night. And that's all because of you guys. So I'm right where I want to be on Thanksgiving. What I'm most thankful for. Did I cook Thanksgiving dinner today? I did. But you know what? Honestly, I did feel a little bit guilty today. I did feel a little bit guilty because normally for Thanksgiving, we would have done something for someone else. And while I did donate a lot of money and I did help feed a lot of people, I didn't physically do it. And that made me feel a little bit guilty. But I'll be honest, I just wanted to be at home and hang out and not do anything. And that makes me feel really guilty. But I donated to some really good people who put together some food baskets, and they made sure people were fed today, and that made me feel a little bit better about it. But it's the first year in a really long time that I didn't either cook extra food in our own kitchen and go hand it out, or go somewhere to help do that. And this year I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna send money. Sorry, friends. No need to feel guilty. Yeah, it's just who we are. It's who I am. But you know what I know? that if I continue to run myself down and not re-energize sometimes, then I won't be any good for anyone. So it was worth just making that donation today. Y'all, we have a lot of these still in stock. Evidently no one liked them the way that I did. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna use some of my stuff. So usually at this point, I would have boxed up all of our left. I would have cooked way too much food on purpose. We would have boxed it all up and we would be riding around town looking for any hungry folks that needed a meal. But I didn't. I just donated. All right, so y'all, we're just really building out that bow on this base. You return both of your garlands. Bonnie, so far, I've opened up a few of our boxes and none of them had any issues. So it may be worth, trying again, ordering another one. All right, so if you guys missed the beginning, what I talked about was these are only going to be up on the door for about 30 days at most. Then they'll come down, we'll decorate for the next season. But I wanted to make it where I could easily remove all of the colorful stuff. So literally with, 4 or 5 little snips, I'll be able to take out the bow, the red and the green, and we'll be able to put a Valentine's Day bow on this. And the flocked wreath and the base will still be good for Valentine's Day. If anyone's like, what the heck is he making? This is not anything normal for him. Also, sometimes it's important for people to know that your own style for your front door is not the same style that your customers may want. And you have to make things that sell, right? So for us, our best selling stuff is over-the-top deco mesh, while over-the-top deco mesh may not be what I want on my front door. Right? So for me, I like a nice full wreath or swag on the doors, and then an over-the-top garland. So for me, this, pretty simple design, which looks really chaotic on camera, is gonna be perfect for the look that I like on the front of our house. All right, I'm gonna get this one down here, and we're gonna hang this one up so we can actually see it. So we basically did a grapevine design, but on the pine base. And to bring in just this would be pretty just like this on someone's door. Not with that piece. But if we literally just did that, that would be really pretty. Let's tuck in that extra tail so you guys can see. Like, look how pretty that is. Literally just a flocked pine base and one ball garland. What color for the house? White. Our house is not looking like Rainbow Bright. I'm a white Christmas light person. All right. So we built this whole one on this side. Now we're gonna build the next one on the opposite side. That way whenever they're hanging on the doors, the two bows will either be facing each other or they'll be far apart. But they will be opposite. Christmas mailbox toppers is the most popular item in Florida. People love them. We're gonna make one. With our scraps, we're gonna make a mailbox as well. All right. Let's get this one in here. Yeah, Rainbow, listen. It's not for me. You just have a paper box that you put a bow on? So one thing that you can do is you can grab some inexpensive mesh ribbon like this. And you can make just some easy Christmas bows like this. And you can attach all of these to your neighbor's mailboxes as Christmas gifts and then make your bow like over the top so everyone knows who has the cool house. I mean, not that I would do anything crazy like that, but. There's a house around the corner that's flashing blue. You always think it's the police coming to get you. Listen, ours will like do this blink and chase thing, and I was like, that's like gonna. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but I watched Independence Day when those people were on that tower with a flashlight blinking up and down and they got zapped. We ain't getting zapped. We're just gonna stay nice and calm with our lights. We are not trying to send any messages, not trying to say hello to any space friends, not inviting them to the Christmas party. We are not trying to phone home. Patricia, it is raining here. Off and on, not terrible just yet. You wouldn't waste your ribbon on your neighbor? Well, that's why I said the mesh ribbon, because like the whole roll is like $10 and it's 25 yards and you don't need much of it to make a mailbox bow. All right, now just remember what we did on the other one. Oh, and I don't know if you guys can see the garland in the back. But what I did for that one was I just grabbed a whole garland. I grabbed a whole garland, and I'm just gonna weave this one into that one to get the Christmas colors all the way around the door. Okay, we got all our pieces. You live in a condo and have big community mailboxes. Don't most condos and stuff though have like little like porches with like little railings and stuff? You can go put one on everyone's railing. At least all the condos here have like some little porch or patio thing. You have a huge Christmas tree shape of chasing lights in your front lawn. So, okay, don't tell Mel and Aaron, but I'm not a personal fan of the blow up things in the yard because I feel like they're either blown up and they look really cool, or they look like they died and they're all just like flat and tangled up in the yard. So I don't really love them. But what I do like is the wooden stuff that people like hand paint and put in the yard. So I really want to take some of our stuff that we have made into door hangers and blow it up to like a sheet of plywood and then have it printed on the printer and put those out in the yard. Parker's gonna be like, what are you doing? But I think we need it. Like, we have one somewhere. Oh, like the Christmas, like that sled back there, right? Big like that. Let's see if I can get to it. Santa, you're holding me back, buddy. Y'all, this would look so good in my landscaping. Don't you agree? I think we need it. I need that one. I need the twerking Santa Claus. Okay, you know how we have those, if you got, well, maybe some of you guys haven't seen the front of my house, but I share it a lot on social media. We have those really tall trees on the side of the front doors. I could put a twerking Santa Claus like up against that tree. That would be funny. Y'all love the sleigh? Maybe bigger? Yeah, our house is big. I wanted to do some that size and then put them in the store that we sell out of, but we never got to it. Do we make them that big? We do, but I don't want to ship them. I don't want to ship them. It just doesn't seem like a good idea to try to ship that to someone. It would cost so much money. Because you've got balloon pricing, which is our wreath prices, which is already like anywhere between $20 and $50 to ship a wreath, depending on how big it gets. But, you know, if we started shipping something that was 4 foot by 4 foot by 5 or 6 inches, number one, I would almost guarantee that they would not survive the mail, just because we've seen how things go. But I would feel real bad about customers paying that much money to have one shipped. Georgia, Georgia Brown, have you seen that crawfish that we have with the Santa Claus hat? I also want to get him done. How funny would that be? He could just be out there with his little claws and his big Santa Claus hat. Okay, back to what we were doing, y'all. Will it damage the wood? I would put it on a thicker sheet of plywood and not the birch. But, you know, so we have door hangers that we've had outside for 3 or 4 months, and they haven't ruined yet. But if I was gonna do yard ornaments, I would put them on a much thicker piece of plywood for sure. Right, Nicole? Christina, you know you want to deliver that sleigh. Christina, let's be honest. You would never get to deliver that because that package would put you way out of your price range. If it ain't priority mail, it don't go USPS. Cause y'all wild with your pricing. Alright, zip tie. Y'all, I'm not gonna close that zip tie yet. I'm gonna go ahead and slip this one in there. And then zip tie all those pieces together, because last time I just kept putting the zip tie over the same spot. Ain't no sense in that. Your son-in-law, my son saw all my door hangers I've been hoarding for myself. He was like, I want this one and this one. I guess I'll share since he helped me a lot today. Listen, sell them. Don't hoard them. I was like, why am I y'all, I didn't cut this down. So, for those of you guys that have been having, why do you find someone to do your yard art for you? You don't have to offer it online. There's no shipping to worry about. Why do you find someone to do your yard art for you? Then you don't have to offer it online. There's no shipping to worry about. Jane, I feel like you're confused. I don't have to offer my yard art online for us to cut it and print it. I didn't cut the other one, then how do I have all these sticks? You lost your cutters. We have more coming. They should have shipped this week. All right, let's build out the top. Y'all, I started working on Valentine's Day, Easter, Mardi Gras, St. Patrick's Day door hangers. I left the tag on. Yeah, I left the tag on almost all the sprays that we used so far. We already started getting requests from customers for the next door hangers, so I was like, oh, time to work on them. Why don't you? Not why do you? It makes more sense. It doesn't. Neither one makes sense because I'm not going to ship it to myself. What I was saying, well, people were saying that they would like them, and I was saying I don't want to offer them online for other people because I don't want to try to ship those. I think me and Jane are on the same page now. Bobby, how's your homework going? So what I like about the door hangers, y'all, is that we get to use our scraps from our wreaths to make the door hangers, which makes this more profitable. Could it be printed like a sticker and we could apply it to the wood, then cut it out? Barbara, we do have the machine that would do that. However, do you have the machine to be able to cut out all the details? Because that would be the hard part. It's going. So much do you didn't email Parker. Awesome. So I already purchased the shape even without you emailing Parker, so that I can have the team start working getting a cutout template for you, because you were gonna do it whether you wanted to or not. All right. So here is the other one for our front doors. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but they're identical, just opposite sides. I'm gonna just stick this over here. Y'all, let's see if we can get that treated. Oh, look at all this. What the heck? How did you end up involved with homework? Well, because people need prices on wood cutouts. Also, I want to take some of our pieces and cut them on thicker wood for our front yard. So, all right, let's see if I can get this down and not that. Let it go. Got it. All right, so on the matching garland, I am only gonna add a ball garland that matches it. So these are the same ornaments that we added here. We're just gonna fluff them out. How long is the garland? I think it's a 9-foot garland. Oh, you're welcome, Melody. All right. So I do need to cut off this. Stem. And then I'm just gonna work this right into the base, just like we did with the black and white one. And then once it's good and secure, then I'll worry about fluffing them out together. But y'all, look how pretty that's gonna be. You're gonna have to put your garland down the hallway to decorate it. We've done that for sure. One year we decorated a garland for my stairway. It was 30-something feet long, and it was all the way across the house. Y'all, even if you don't have a garland like this, you can just grab a cheap, inexpensive garland from Hobby Lobby or Michael's and just throw your ball garlands in there. By the way, I think it's this ball garland right here that's on sale today for $29 on DecoExchange if you need ball garlands. Gloria, I don't remember where we made that. This flock base was from Walmart. Y'all, look how pretty. Yours is pretty good? Awesome. Yeah, this one is good so far. I think it's gonna take about 2 and a little bit over of our ball garlands to complete it. You just got the notification at 7:30 CST. That's wild. 'Cause I sent it a long time ago. All right, we're gonna cut this tip off again. Fluff it up. You'll have to return one of your 2. That's not too bad. I still need to open up all of the ones that we ordered to see if we have to return any of ours. But so far, what I've heard though is that the company has been really good at making it whole or right with people. So if one of yours is damaged, just definitely contact them. You get a pair of those feathers. Hopefully we have more in stock soon. We almost made it to the end, y'all. Almost. You wish you had borrowed mine last week? Don't be crazy. When would I stop making Christmas? I'll stop this weekend. So this will be my last new Christmas wreath or garland that I make, and these are for my own front doors. Usually people will continue to purchase Christmas through about the second week of December. But I'm not gonna continue to make additional Christmas wreaths just to add to the website right now. I'm actually hoping this weekend to get all of the Christmas out of here and put away, and have all of the Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras, and St. Patrick's Day out and ready to mess with. And I will only keep out the stuff that I need to make our multiples. Right now, I think I've got somewhere around, I haven't even looked recently. Let me see what I still have in stock. Listings, filter, section. I still have about 50 or so Christmas wreaths made and ready to ship. So that is plenty enough inventory. And I have a good variety of black and white. I've got the traditional Christmas. I've got grapevines. I've got deco mesh. I've got pinks. I've got emerald greens. So I don't have anything that is, you know, sold out that would stop me from continuing to sell. If there was something that was just selling really well, like emerald green or pink, that I was sold out of, I may put out a few more wreaths before I packed it all up, but right now I don't want to. You just sold 2 spring wreaths? Yeah, people are already buying spring, St. Patrick's Day, Mardi Gras. People are buying summer stuff for gifts. So people that they know, people have beach houses, like people bought, we have this one doormat that has beach chairs and it says, welcome. We've sold like 3 or 4 of those in the last week, and they were gifts for other people. So people are definitely buying future stuff right now, which tells me it's okay to pack up my Christmas stuff and move on. What do you do with all your decorations from past Christmas? Do you recycle them into future projects? Sometimes we donate them out. Sometimes we give them away. Sometimes we sell them. I had Mardi Gras swags on my front door, and someone bought them. All right, y'all, we gotta get another piece of ball garland to finish it out. You have a design question. A customer wants a large 36, but she doesn't want there to be a hole in the center. Put a door hanger in the middle, I guess. I don't know. A giant sign. Like, there's no way to close off the 36-inch center unless you cover it. All right, y'all, we just have about 3 more feet here to go. And then we will be done with this one. Y'all, this garland is XG673372. And I think it's $29 today. Some of you guys have snowbirds, friends that go south for the winter. $29.97. You thought you would try adding plastic canvas in the middle? Where do you find what's on sale today? We posted it today on DecoExchange. You can just check out the page here and scroll down if you want to see all the things that I listed for sale. You can also just use coupon code BF2022 if you want 25% off $135 or more. All right, let's get this trimmed off. And I'll have this much left over for something. I guess I could put it in the mailbox though, potentially. All right, y'all, I'll just like put this next to our wreath so you can see it. Let's get this out of the way. All right. Look at this. Craziness. All right, I'm gonna use the base of our little, when did I use this? Did I use this in the Mardi Gras swag? I think I did. When I made that Mardi Gras swag, I cut off the tip of it because it was too long. And this is what I'm gonna use as the base of my mailbox. So first thing I'm gonna do is add the tinsel tie so that I can tie it off. You put a buffet of pumpkins outside for the deer to eat for dinner. Luckily, we don't have those problems. All right, now I am not going to open up a whole garland for the door or for the mailbox. So I'm gonna cheat and just use sprays. Y'all, the mailbox is so far away from the front of my house that no one will ever see the mailbox and see the front door and think, oh, they're not exactly the same. Also, we don't invite people to our house, so no one's gonna see the front door anyway. The decorations at home are mainly for me. Anyone else do that, or is it just me? Like, if people thought they could just come over, I would close the gates. That's terrible, but it's true. There's a reason that we live 3 hours away from family. All right, look how cute this is going to be on the mailbox already. I think we're gonna start with those 2 scraps left over from the garland. So this is exactly how much was left from the black and white ball garland and the colorful ball garland. The only person who comes to my house is the Amazon delivery man. And he only comes when I'm not home, so I don't even know who they are. How do we attach the mailbox? We're just gonna, we put that tie on there at first, and then we'll just wrap it right around. Are you supposed to make them long enough to drape down the sides? I honestly don't put them on both sides. I only attach it to one side. All right, with this, we're just gonna add a zip tie. Y'all, I need longer zip ties. I feel like I used to have a ton of really long zip ties that were right in that container. And then every time old Megan comes around, they go away. So I don't know if you guys can see the mailbox back there, but in this case, that piece is just sitting on top of the mailbox, and the ribbon tails are just kind of hanging off the side. Now, whenever Coach Mel does hers, she makes a whole swag, and then she bends it over the mailbox so that you see it on both sides. Mine typically would either just sit right on top of the mailbox like this, decorated, or they would go on the pole on the side of the mailbox, straight up and down. We live on a dead-end street, and we're the last house on the street. And we have the house across the street. It's ours too. So really, the only person who's ever gonna see this is the delivery person, my mom, and Jessica. They use a lot of zip ties on the flower board, not the long ones. I have some that are like this long, they're black. They usually go right there. And our friend Megan likes to put them on her bows. All right. What else? I need the little magnolia leaves in here. Now these I might add after the bow, just so we know where to put them so they stick out, because if I put them too far in, the bow's gonna cover it. You have traffic both ways. People just need to see mine from the other street. They don't need to come down my street. All right, this one's gonna have to be a little bit smaller because we just don't have. Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna do this one a little bit different. Oh, stop it. You know you love that little gal. What little gal? Who did I say I didn't like? There's like... There's like 4 people in the whole world that I don't like, and I definitely didn't talk about any of those 4 people tonight. Oh, teasing Megan about taking zip ties? I'm just saying, she used all the zip ties and she didn't refill it. That's all. That's not a hate speech. All right. Y'all, because I only had so much of this chicken wire ribbon, I'm just gonna do 1 loop. And 1 really long tail. Megan, you don't like her, you're complaining about her? It is a complaint if people come use your stuff and don't restock it when the restock's right there. That's just how it is. It's kind of like if you go to the restroom and someone uses all the toilet paper and you get there expecting there to be toilet paper, when the last person who used the toilet paper could have just reloaded the roll. Right? All right, this tail I'm gonna add back in. At a different spot and just make it slightly shorter. And if I was truly mad at Megan, I would not have said it publicly. So, unbundle the panties. It's all good, friends. Why can't I use 2 zip ties? Why can't people just refill stuff they use? If I truly had a complaint about Megan, we would have it as people in a conversation, not jokingly on Facebook. Y'all are wild. All right, so look, we just cut that tail because it was really long and added it back in there to give it like another layer of texture. Now, this ribbon is completely made of chicken wire, so we'll be able to get it to like make a cute little wave. All right, y'all, now let's make our bow to sit right here. Y'all, we basically made a half bow, like Jordan calls it, with our chicken wire ribbon. How do you order the red chicken wire? We have it on DecoExchange. I think you can just search chicken wire. Y'all, I think we're gonna do a half bow. Are the wire cutters heavy duty? They are. So we specifically picked them out for you need to take a mental health day to stay strong. You do gorgeous work. Love watching you. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all how to use, so the chicken wire is not cheap. It's pretty expensive actually. If you're gonna get it, I would definitely get it today because it's 25% off if you use the coupon code BF2022. But I'm gonna show you how you can make a bow with the mesh ribbon for like a nice filler if you don't have chicken wire in your budget. The chicken wire ribbon is like, it's like $15 or $19, I don't remember, for only 10 feet. So it's a little bit more pricey, but it definitely adds, a very unique touch if your customers are like into farmhouse glam, right? Now on this one, to get a long tail without having any tails this way, we're gonna have to cheat and just lightly fold it this way. 1941, yeah, I knew it wasn't cheap. Y'all, on this one, I'm just gonna add one tail because it's 4 inches and super thick. I need to, yo, we need to get all the Amazon boxes out of our living room so we can see our Christmas tree, or out of our dining room. Anyone else have a lot of boxes right at their front door right now? Yeah, it's 4 inches by 10 feet. Yeah, Lynn, it's the same bow. You basically just have loops on one side, tails on the other. All right, I'm gonna add this right into that same spot. You've got all DecoExchange boxes stacked everywhere. Well, listen, those are good boxes. Keep getting those. Speaking of DecoExchange boxes, the December resupply box might be my favorite so far this year. The chicken wire did go a long way. So 1 roll of chicken wire, we did quite a few projects. Is it too late to upgrade? No, you should be able to upgrade still. They haven't shipped out yet, so. The November box was good, but what brand of colors do I recommend? The ones from DecoExchange.com. All right, y'all look how pretty this is so far. All right. Now we're gonna take our 2 Magnolia pieces and add those in. Are we gonna have extra? We will have extra, but the bonus stuff will not be sold in the extra boxes. All right, now to bring in that traditional Louisiana to it, we're gonna add some frosted magnolias. Yeah, Christina, this is gonna go on the mailbox. Y'all, I was actually able to just weave that stem like in and out of the chicken wire. It's not going anywhere. Y'all, I did grab a whole box of red glitter leaves that I thought I was gonna use between this, the wreaths and the garlands, but I'm not gonna use it at all. I really like it just the way they are. Let me show y'all what I thought I was gonna use. Not just like one or two pieces. I went all in. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need the whole box. Okay, number one, this box is empty. So we used all of those supplies, which I didn't think we were gonna do that either. Y'all, I literally grabbed, I bought this whole case because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need all of those. Every single one of them. What the heck? How many even is this? 36. What was I gonna do? Build a whole Christmas tree out of them? Was I gonna like remake the whole garland with these things? I mean, they are super pretty, and they would be super pretty in our, they'd be super pretty in our pieces here. Just worked in there, but y'all, I don't need them. I don't need them. I can save these for Valentine's Day projects and patriotic. This will be so pretty for Valentine's Day. I'm just gonna put them in the tree over there and save them for another project. You'll take 3. We have them in stock. This is XS217424. Does DecoExchange take returns? Yeah, but they're going to charge me 15% to restock them, so I'm just going to keep them. All right. Y'all, we got flocked tonight. That's all the projects I have. When I get them all hung up at home, I will definitely share photos with y'all. It won't be tonight because it's raining, and I still have a Halloween garland on my front door with fall door hangers, and nothing's on my mailbox right now. Oh, and there's also still skeletons out from Halloween in the flower beds that need to be picked up. So, you know, I need to transition Halloween off the front of our house, put up Christmas. I need to convince Parker to make me some giant pieces for the yard. What else do I need? Y'all, don't y'all agree? I need these in the front yard, like all throughout the flower beds. Except I don't have a deer. I'm gonna need a Rudolph. Oh, I forgot I have to make the DecoMesh bow. Someone reminded me. All right, so y'all, we gotta clear this off. Excuse me, friend. Oh yeah, and I also want to open that garland to see if it's damaged or not. So now I have to find a Rudolph. Oh, you know what? I bet I could find the cut file for those reindeers that like their legs like clip into the body. I bet I could find that. Okay, so whenever something happens in our community, or whenever something like breast cancer awareness or any other holiday or thing that people celebrate where you want to participate in your community and get attention, but you don't want to completely ruin your pocketbook over it, this DecoMesh ribbon, does Parker tell me no all the time, but he still does it? This DecoMesh ribbon is an inexpensive way to do that. Usually it runs between $10 and $12 a roll. There's 25 yards. And it comes in almost every color. But it makes for a really fun, easy bow. We've put them around town. We've put them on neighbors' mailboxes. We've donated a bunch of them for different events. You do have to fight with them a little bit because they're not wired, but they're DecoMesh, so they hold their shape really well. So look, we're just gonna measure out about 15 inches or so. Get that initial twist. So where the fighting comes in is this part, because it gets snagged on each other. And yeah, we can cut the deer with our machine. But I don't want to like make the pattern if I can just spend $5 on it and buy it somewhere. And then we just have to tell the machine to cut it. So you just make a couple loops. Over and over again. Just know that you're gonna fight with it a little bit and it's okay. But you can do quite a few bows with this material. So this is if you just want to make a giant bow, right? So all of this may cost you $1 in supplies. And you could literally go like gift your neighbors with a little red mailbox bow for Christmas. The other thing that I like to use it for is If your ribbon isn't extremely sturdy, use it at the base of your bow. It's a 4-inch, yep. Little fireworks going off. It's almost fireworks season here. Not always excited about that, but hey, Carol. Okay, so just like your normal bows, you make your initial X, and that's going to be the base to support your other ribbon. I've used these a lot when I make a lot of bows with just Sam's Club ribbon or for Christmas tree toppers. I lost the black and white, but it's still here. I made a reindeer on a rail last year. That was adorable. I've tried to find that video on YouTube, Animal Makers University. Oh, you're not able to find it? The deer was metal. You put the greens below on the rail. Patty, I have no idea where that video is. I'm sure it's just on our Facebook page somewhere. Happy Thanksgiving, Johnny. I know you've had a bit of a rough year. I hope you had an amazing Turkey Day. It's storming here. It was raining here a while ago, and it's just kind of been off and on. Y'all, I hope a restaurant's open because I don't want to eat Thanksgiving leftovers already. Is that terrible? Oh, Thanksgiving leftovers. I'm out. I really don't want Waffle House. Okay, so because this bow I'm gonna give away to someone else, maybe I'll put it on my mom's mailbox. I don't want to put dog ribbon in it, so I'm just gonna swap the dog ribbon out for another red and white. You had Cracker Barrel. There's no Cracker Barrel around here. Waffle House steak and eggs. Ooh, I am not getting a steak at the Waffle House. They just don't sound right. Nope, doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Now, the grilled chicken at the Waffle House is really good. But I'm not going there for a steak. All right. Look how that mesh ribbon behind our bow kind of gave us the same feel as our chicken wire, but for a fraction of the price, right? and it's gonna help us hold it up and support everything. If you have problems with your bows sinking into your wreaths, the Deco Mesh will definitely help you out. I'm looking to see if I have a wreath base right there. Let me go grab it. All right, so if your bows sink into your Deco Mesh wreaths, if you put this mesh ribbon that matches your wreath behind your bow, whenever you put it onto the mesh, it'll like help it sit up taller. So this will basically like make a seat for your bow to just stay nice and perky. Turkey stuffing with cranberry mayo on white bread. I'm not putting stuffing or cranberry on anything. We didn't even make stuffing today. I like my cornbread with just some butter on it. All right, y'all. That is it for tonight. This is probably the last Christmas project that we're going to do together this year, which seems wild. And we'll be moving on to Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras, St. Patrick's Day, and then rolling into Easter. So, crazy times. Crazy times. That's it, y'all. Hope you have a good night. Don't forget, we do have the Black Friday sale going on. It is coupon code BF2022. That's 25% off $135 or more. That should bring your total still over $100, so you get free shipping. What else? Mutt Scrub is restocked on Amazon, so if you have an itchy dog, go to Amazon and type in Mutt Scrub dog shampoo. That'll be good. I think that's it. All right. Bye, y'all. Oh.